this is What's with People with Doc Locke. I'm social psychologist Dr. Stephanie Lockbeeler, and today we are talking about the question, what's with people saying the media is biased? It's not just people on the right who claim that media is biased. Fake news, fake news! It turns out that when people with strong views on either side are presented with the same exact objective news coverage, they both perceive it to be in favor of the other side. That media is so fake. And the more extreme their views are, the more biased they interpret the media to be. It's fake. This is called the hostile media phenomenon. Woo! This is because what we already believe impacts how we interpret information. So for example, in one study, participants who were pro or anti-capital punishment were presented with two research articles, one with evidence for capital punishment and one with evidence against. Now they found that participants accepted at face value the evidence that supported their view, while they greatly scrutinized the evidence that threatened or opposed their view. This is because people are highly motivated to maintain their viewpoints because of its direct impact on our self-esteem. And we all need to believe that we're smart and right, or we end up feeling bad about ourselves. And the best way to get rid of those negative feelings is to avoid anything that makes us feel dumb and wrong, like evidence that doesn't support our viewpoint. So, things that support our viewpoint are good, and things that do not are biased and bad. But the goal of good journalism is to present the facts, which often contains a mix of evidence and information because it's based in objective reality. Now, in one study, they had people who were pro or con a political issue watch news clips about an incident related to the issue, and they found that despite the objective nature of the news coverage, both sides actually perceived the same news coverage as being more in favor of the other viewpoint. So fake. Basically, when people who have strong opinions about something watch news coverage that is mixed or is objective, they think that the media is biased against their viewpoint because it's not completely on their side. So here's how it works. You got people with strong beliefs on both sides of the spectrum, right? And let's say that you've got objective reality or objective news right in the middle. The problem is those on the other end of the spectrum, they believe that objective reality is actually here or here. Therefore, that distance between the actual objective reality and the reality that they expect makes it seem more slanted towards the other side, right? Those expectations are exactly why biased media does exist too. I mean, you got people like Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh here, and you got Trevor Noah and John Oliver here. And because people tend to seek information that confirms what they already believe, they end up being drawn to it because it keeps them feeling smart and right, and it's closest to what they believe is objective reality. But that's also why they hate the other side's favorite media even more than they hate objective news. I mean, look at the difference here. That's why they claim that the other side is more biased than their own side, even if, they both have the same bias. And the more extreme their viewpoint, the more skewed their expectation for objective reality is. Which is why some extremists think that even actually biased news towards their viewpoint, like Fox News, is slanted towards the other side. In other words, when people have strong beliefs, they expect objective reality and evidence from the media to only be on their side. And even when the smallest amount of evidence is presented to them that contradicts this, they perceive it to be biased, and they direct their hostility towards the messenger, aka the media. Fake news. So there you go. For more videos and information, please check out whatswithpeople.com and also find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all those places. Thanks. Bye. Did you hear about that news? Yeah, so fake.